Another week, another weekly reset. This is the weekly reset where I go over Nightwave, Teshin, and whatnot. There will be time codes in the description below if you want to skip to a certain section. Now, you know what? Let's just get on into it. Before I get into it, however, I will mention that I have other YouTube channel links in the descriptions below. Okay, but without further ado, let's begin, shall we? And we shall begin with Nightwave. Okay, so for Nightwave, we have complete 3 assassination missions, complete 1 mission with only a single pistol and glaive equipped, defeat an H09 tanks. Now, those, as far as I know, only spawn in Warframe 1999 area. Okay, so if you're wondering where you go for that, that's what you would do. Go to the Warframe 1999 assassination mission. That's where the tanks spawn. Then we have complete an arbitration mission. That's super easy. Just complete an arbitration mission. Well, don't mind if I do. Not right now, of course. Maybe later in the week on stream. I stream both on here and Twitch from time to time. So, yeah, definitely feel free to check that out. It should be sometime later this week unless something happens. But, you know, like time scheduling or something. But anyway, kill 30 Xmas, complete 15 missions, and kill 500 enemies. I see the Roman numerals started all over again. I guess they do reset each of the volumes. Because we got all the way, what, to 21 or 23 or something? Crazy. Nightwave lasted a long while last season, last volume. I barely got complete though, because I've been, you know, just mucking about and not doing. Anyway, you know what? Moving on. Credit offerings. We have, I like hovering over these because you guys mentioned that you want me to at least show you all of them, and this is realistically the easiest way I can show you guys them all, unless you want the video to be like 5 hours long or whatever. So yeah. Then we have this weapon skins and alternate helmet and this sigil. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. And we have this. This, well, we all have more than this, but this one caught my eye originally because I remember getting this originally. But anyway, these are fully built Orkan catalyst and Orkan reactors. If you need nitrogen extract, here you go. And that stuff here that you can get Cuba. If you need Cuba, get your Cuba. Okay, now let's see what our good buddy Teshin has to offer, shall we? A Zol ribbon mod. That's pretty lame, Teshin. I mean, that's awesome, Teshin. Brilliant. Yeah, best in town. No one's ever gonna keep you down because you're the best around. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have the circuit. Now, before I get into the circuit, this time it's a bit, I'm going to say a little bit more because I've seen some comments, whether on my streams or on here, about why I don't go over the warframes and the weapons, because those are different for everyone. Okay? Yeah, so these weapons I have right now, not only are they different for everyone, they seem to reset during the daily reset and not the weekly reset. So, yeah, that's worth keeping in mind. But anyway, on to the circuit. We have Excalibur, Trinity, and Ember. Most people should probably pick Trinity. I'm going to pick Ember I guess you could pick Excalibur if you really wanted to, but yeah. And another reason to pick a frame is because if you don't have one of their, if you don't, say you don't have their frame mod, their frame mod is usually here. I don't know if it actually rotates between frame mods or whatnot. I never paid, because back in the day, frames only had one mod, but now they have multiple mods. Yeah, anyway, if we go on over to the Steel Path version, you'll see I already have all 5 of these Incarnon adapted. But I will say that Ghana Incarnon adapter is here for a limited time. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, it's only for this week. It will be back in roughly 6-7 weeks if you miss it. So don't worry too much about it. And the what's compatible with is the scanner as well as the scanner prime, but I recommend that you use the third thing it's compatible with, which is the Prisma scanner. So yeah, I recommend using an arcane adapter on the Prisma scanner. In theory, you could use it on all 3. I think you can technically get more adapters if you want. I don't know the full detail. Don't quote me on that. Someone let me know if that's the case. Comment section below. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because a lot of people like the scanner or ask what I use on my Prisma scanner, and that's it entirely. I mean, I use some mods too, of course, but the fact that it has an Incarnon adapter is nice. I'm going to select Kuba and, I don't know, Melee Ribbon, just because I've been yapping about this scanner for so long. I'm going to pick that. Just in case I decide that I want to do this. Sometime, believe it or not, oh look, all 3 ribbons are here. I probably won't do it. I have a ridiculous amount of ribbons. Like, that I haven't opened yet. Yeah, way more than slots I even have. So, yeah, that is the thing. But just in case, I like to help my viewers if they need help with the circuit, or sometimes I'll do the circuit because I'm like, why not? So, yeah. Speaking of helping, let's move on to the next thing. Because moving on to this thing will let me help you by telling you guys exactly what the Archon Hunt is about. So this is the Archon that you'll be facing. This is the Archon shard that he offers when you defeat him. It's a guaranteed Archon shard drop. And this is the percentage that it will be a Tau Force variant, which is a rarer, more powerful version of the regular Archon shard that you normally get most of the time. And then as for the hunt, sabotage, excavation, and showdown. Showdown sometimes counts as an assassination, sometimes doesn't. The game is pretty weird like that. Remember Warframe's in beta? But yeah, once you defeat all of them, you'll get your Archon shard, and that's pretty cool. I've been calling a lot of things pretty cool this video, but you know what else is pretty cool? If you go to the Sanctum and go over to Bird 3, you can get one of Bird 3's shiny treasures, which is an Archon shard. It's not always the same Archon shard as the Archon Hunt, but it is an Archon shard, which you can get by being rank 5 with this syndicate, as well as having 30,000 standing, which it will use as currency in case you guys are curious. So, yeah, that's that right there. But wait, there is more, which is if we go over here to Necroloid, we will see these options here, which are for Deep Archimedea. Now, these are individual per person. So just because I have these weapons, these frames, doesn't mean you will. But not everyone likes Deep Archimedea, but some people still like doing Archimedeas. I know what you're thinking. What? Well, if we come on over to the universe where it's 1999 all day, every day, and then go to Kaya, we can see Temporal Archimedea. So yeah, there's another Archimedea in town. As you see, these have different parameters. Again, these are different for every single person. And as you can see, there are different things. Now, these are not different for every person. Only the individual parameters are different for every person. Okay, so that's worth noting right there. And that's all for the week, actually. If you stay to the end, let me know what you guys think of the little segue twists and stuff I said. I find that I do more or less segue jumps, hyping up the other segue based on my IRL mood, as it were. I don't know if that's weird, but apparently I just do that. It's just like a fun thing I try to do. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. Just think of, that's just vamping Vamp type thing. So yeah, but with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.